People are highly affected by the delivery of our components, technology, infrastructure, and software, since it has a direct impact on their competitiveness and revenues. As a result, we most likely have more sentimental clients today, and with good reason. The emotion would subside if we could meet everyone's requirements, but it's intense. It's quite tense. With a great deal of responsibility on our shoulders, we are making every effort. As you can see, NVIDIA's stock has remained stable in spite of the market's general sell-off. Sima Modi has some headlines for us from the speech that CEO Jensen Huang is giving us our. CEMA. Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA, is arguing for accelerated computing and the significant contribution NVIDIA is providing to the operation of quicker models within data centers. Additionally, he is defending the cost of the servers that the business sells. Thousands of nodes are replaced by NVIDIA server racks, which may cost up to a couple of $1 million each. The astounding thing is that replacing all of those and consolidating into a single rack is less expensive than simply replacing the cables that connect outdated general-purpose computer systems. At the Communicopia conference hosted by Goldman Sachs, the remarks were made. The CEO of Goldman Sachs, David Solomon, who is facilitating this discussion, then raised the important query of AI's return on investment. Wang claims that it is helping businesses cut costs and increase productivity. Businesses are cutting computation times by roughly 20 times by utilizing NVIDIA's GPUs. The initial wave still includes that genie. Every dollar they spend with us equates to about $5 in rentals because of the high demand. Additionally, he claimed that developing and then applying AI models, a process known as inference, requires less energy, which will benefit the business. Although they remain below the day's highs, shares are currently higher. KVID***. Is there still space to run for the shares? That is the question now. Let's talk about what the street is saying, what Oracle stated earlier this week, and some of the semi-final action today when we speak with Sima Modi this morning. CMA***. Yes, Carl, yesterday's remarks by Jensen Huang increased NVIDIA's market value by more than $200 billion. That is the fourth largest rise in a single day in the history of any corporation. That is definitely causing a stir on the street this morning. Bernstein highlighted NVIDIA as a top choice, stating that Blackwell delays appear to be a nothing burger. Their price target is $155 per share, and concerns about margins are exaggerated. The equity strategy team at Morgan Stanley is adding NVIDIA to its list of companies to keep for the upcoming year based on both quantitative and fundamental analysis. They say you can't hold NVIDIA if you want to be exposed to AI. They believe that Blackwell's competitive position should be further solidified by its availability later this year. Whether yesterday's move was a sign of a durable rally is the key question that investors are currently attempting to answer. Mizuho is more cautious. Yesterday's tech flows were good, but they didn't indicate a rush to acquire long or semi-names or a surge of active purchasers. In fact, they claim that there were some traits of a short squeeze. NVIDIA's stock is up 2% at this time. My NVIDIA score has been between 106 and 105, guys. There seems to be a lot of support there. We started the day at 4.5% of NVIDIA, which is uncommon for me, and we are actually underweight NVIDIA. What exactly? Between 5.5% and 6% in the S&P. In order to restore it to roughly 5.5% weight, I added NVIDIA. I doubt I have anything to add that we haven't previously discussed. However, the report was excellent, and I believe that at this point, we are merely going through the motions. In a few months from now, I believe we'll be back above 130 before the end of the year. The report was excellent because, well, it had to be excellent. KVID***. Indeed, the question is whether it was sufficiently high in relation to the stock's price action, the multiple, and the degree of elevation. What would you do about that? ***ANLYST***. I actually spoke with Dan Ives shortly after the results report, and he reminded me of something that, I believe, we all know, but occasionally forget when we receive earnings for a single quarter. You are not bullish if you currently believe that NVIDIA will do 79 cents in the upcoming quarter, but they will do 76 cents. If you're optimistic about NVIDIA, it's because you can see a scenario in which their $120 billion in revenue increases to $200 billion, and their earnings power is $5 per share. Furthermore, it is far too cheap for that reality at $106 per share. Now, if you don't think that's the case, then it's okay, fine, whether it's a year or two from now. However, you are in the stock because you do. This is your revised version, which retains the original length and structure while simply improving the grammar and clarity. Tell me if you require any other adjustments, of course. This is the script's continuation, with grammatical corrections made without sacrificing its original length or meaning. Asterisk, asterisk, ANALOST, asterisk, asterisk. I don't need to add anything because I have a great job at NVIDIA, but I enjoy seeing the company's stock movement as it enters results at the end of the month. Although there is considerable technical harm and a lot of worry, I have faith that Jensen will deliver. Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella, and Mark Zuckerberg have all assured us that they will purchase all of NVIDIA's chips. Elon Musk as well, therefore, I believe it will be a very high figure. Since the market begins a seasonally bullish quarter at the end of the month, I believe that's a pretty smart addition at these levels. Before earnings, I liked NVIDIA at 109. As you may recall, NVIDIA took a hiatus in the latter part of last year. This is more serious. The main issue with NVIDIA, in my opinion, is that they are going through a product shift. Potential recessionary risks and other issues are also being absorbed by the remaining semis. Reducing gross margins in the near future was one of the major surprises of their most recent call. After a gross margin hit, semi-equities typically perform poorly until they pick up steam again. I believe that NVIDIA will emerge from this within a few quarters, and if people can ask questions, that will be a major theme when Jensen talks later today. We've seen NVIDIA sort of disregard anything that has nothing to do with AI, including the Fed, worries about global growth, and developments in other semiconductors. Are you implying that it may now begin to consider the potential for a worldwide slowdown? Asterisk, asterisk, GAVID, asterisk, asterisk. Keep an eye on the 10-year in oil. Although we'll be seeing inflation figures today, there are some macro events that could be coming to a head. Is that applicable to NVIDIA? Asterisk, asterisk, ANALIST, asterisk, asterisk. I believe they are dealing with a lot of immunological issues. In the latter part of the year, semiconductors in general might see another major worry, and NVIDIA might be affected. However, there are numerous secular tailwinds in the field of AI. They're in a great position in the long run. NVIDIA, in my opinion, is immune to some of these large fluctuations, such as those in PCs, commodity servers, and other domains. They're succeeding admirably. They're drawing a lot of air out of the room, which is one problem. Businesses are investing in AI, which may have an effect on other industries. That was a more significant problem in the early part of the year, and is probably going to be a major storyline once more in the coming year. Look, NVIDIA is fairly well shielded, albeit I wish the macro data were better. In the industry, they are also controlling the market's mindshare. Asterisk, asterisk, KVID, asterisk, asterisk. We hear NVIDIA's margins from the sell-off, and regardless of what they are, we simply say, oh yeah, that's pretty good. But it can't last for a business that big. When would declining margins become an issue? Asterisk, asterisk, ANALIST, asterisk, asterisk. These chips are extremely complicated, with tens of thousands of pieces assembled by NVIDIA. Due to the complexity of their product, they are entitled to a high ASP. They will eventually have more high-margin software and services. Some corporations, such as Apple, enter markets where they can access additional components by transforming their operations into ecosystems. Although NVIDIA's Blackwell manufacturing problems are currently affecting their gross margins, I believe they will be resolved with improved production and a more favorable mix. You must pay close attention to margins. With exceptional 78% gross margins, they are in rarefied air. In the medium term, NVIDIA has led those down to 75%. Over the next few quarters, it will decline, but I believe it will rise again. Asterisk, asterisk, GAVID, asterisk, asterisk. The sales acceleration alone has contributed to the impressive profits. On the OPEX side, they are genuinely unable to keep up. You're right. NVIDIA's margins need to be washed because they're better than those of top software businesses. Asterisk, asterisk, ANALYST, asterisk, asterisk.